Oilers Nation, popping in for a visit this morning.
That intro is just like a fine wine, you know what I mean?
Oh, it gets better.
Just
Better
keeps
with
getting
age.
better.
Yeah, never change it.
We got a bunch of stuff to get to. First off, a question. I've been hanging on to this for you. So the power pack thing. And if you don't have the answer, maybe somebody can text it. So the pre-sale that they've been doing over the last little while just gets you into a queue to buy the tickets on Friday?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure because I know there's no guarantees on which ones you can get.
Right.
And some
you
of them
can't select a certain power pack
you
that
can,
you want?
but a lot
Okay.
of them go really quickly. So I think how it works is if your kind of call number is lower in the order, you could potentially miss out on some of the better ones.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
I'm sure
I've
somebody's
never-
going to correct me.
I've never
probably.
signed up
Yeah.
for these things at all. And I
Rock
know that
hasn't bought a hockey ticket in 3 years, so
I've never bought a
You've
hockey
never
ticket.
bought a hockey ticket?
Not once ever?
No. I have been in radio for a long time. So most of the markets I have been in, until I got to Edmonton, I got free tickets. And occasionally I would get the free stuff here.
Not anymore.
No, I've never purchased
Not
a
in
ticket.
the new arena.
You guys, I've commented on how cheap I am, right? Like, I don't pay for stuff.
Like one game a year?
I like watching hockey on TV.
All right.
So you know what the thing is? If you're watching it at home, you're not going to sink a mortgage payment into beers either.
Fair.
Yeah, I can drink
Even-
6 Budweiser and not feel too guilty about it.
The
Exactly.
thing is, even when I get free tickets, sometimes I'll still be like, how did I spend so much money last night?
100%. It's like a
I had free
$200
beer.
It's a $200 night. You're
Yeah.
like, you know what? Those beers kind of made me hungry. I'm going to go for a $20 burger.
You got to go for beers before the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And then-
Can I get the $16 corn dog, please? Anyway, we'll move on. Evan Bouchard, he was our first-round pick in the 2018, signed an entry-level deal. I don't want to get too sports nerdy here, but does he see any ice time with the big club this year, or is this just he's part of the system and he'll play wherever?
I think he's going to play at least 9 games. I think
really?
they're gonna,
Okay.
I think they're going to give him a taste. Right. Basically, the point with Evan Bouchard is last year he got 87 points in junior as a defenseman. So
I was saying to Grant...
He said to me, he's like, this kid's a defenseman, isn't he? How does he have so many points?
yeah, so he's the first ever London Knight to lead their team in scoring. So for him to go back to junior, there's not a lot left for him to learn there.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that he can't play in the AHL, which is probably where he should be. So I'm guessing that the Oilers will give him at least a look to see how he does against men. And then if he works out, fantastic. If he doesn't, then he goes back. But
Is he
you
too
know,
young for the AHL, or what's
yeah,
that?
he's a year too young for the AHL, despite the fact that he looks 40. The kid's grown a beard since this morning. So, yeah,
We
I
should
think
put him in a competition with Jimmy, our human chia pet here, to see who can grow a beard faster. Because Jimmy has to set the alarm in the middle of the night to wake up so that he
shave.
doesn't grow into the pillow and suffocate.
because like I'm looking at Evan Bouchard. I'm in my 30s, and this kid
Yeah.
just crushes me in beard game.
18
Like,
years old.
It's upsetting.
So what do they do? Another defenseman. What do you think happens with Ethan Bear this year?
I think Ethan Bear, they should kind of play him slow.
Yeah.
He had a good look at the end of the year, gave him a little taste. Now he's got the itch, and hopefully he can keep improving so he can get to
Send him to the
Ethan's
AHL.
a little bit more defensive minded, right? Than
Well, he's also an offensive guy, but he's still got, it takes time for these guys to learn the defensive side of the game, especially when their whole career to this point has been all offense.
Yeah,
So
okay.
for Ethan Bear, I think the best play for them is just to, give him a taste if somebody gets hurt or whatever, but play him slow. Let him work it out.
Last question. Our topic today was your hangout. Like, where do you find, and it could be just a coffee place, could be a restaurant. I'm thinking
bar.
yours will be a drinking establishment.
Yeah, that's very easy. I am at the Pint a lot.
I could have answered that
and,
one for you.
yeah, I'm
Where
pretty sure-
everybody knows your name.
It's pretty much, it's like a cheers scenario there. And when we walk in, I mean, you guys have been there when Rick is working. Rick is the manager there, and all of a
dangerous.
sudden he sees you and his eyes light up, and all of a sudden there's shots show up at your table. It's bad news.
Yeah, that place is dangerous.
That's probably my second hangout. My first one was the Costco restaurant. So.
there's-
National Hot Dog Day today.
Polish dogs.
Yep.
Can't beat that combo.
Yeah, get the
What? Polish dog?
no, what I'm gapping on it.
Poutine?
Not the poutine, no, the stuff you put on it.
The sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut. Thank
yeah,
you. You
not
gotta
a-
go with sauerkraut. No,
Not a sauerkraut.
I'm not a sauerkraut
No.
guy.
Am I
either.
I'm alone on the sauerkraut?
You're German, though, aren't you?
I'm German. Okay, thanks for the visit, Baggedmilk.
Anytime.